Welcome to day 323 of our Deso journey. It's been a long, long journey, Brian. I almost forgot 100 of our days. You almost left off 100 days. Come on, Ed. So these videos are sponsored by NFT Tech. They are an investor in CloutFeed. Please remember that. Thank you to our great sponsor. Yesterday's Stori, of course, the app by Stori and Rabal from CloutFeed. They showed off a video of them testing out their interface for the new app, the Stori app. And Luis, I believe it was Luis, posted a video of herself as a fire dancer and added text to it. It said, "That time when I was a fire dancer." And it was interesting because she went through the entire interface of posting a story, basically. And you could easily select the font size by clicking these little dots on the side. You could then place the font or the text that you type and then angle it the way you wanted. And then she added a mention to Design Star, and you could pick the color scheme of that, the gradient color scheme for that text, and you could move that wherever you wanted. And then there was the ability to add stickers, and you could search for stickers. Right now, it looks like they have about, I don't know, maybe 12 stickers or so that are in the interface, but I'm sure plenty more are going to come and more people are going to create them and mint them as NFTs for others to purchase and add to their stories. But right now there's about 12, it looked like. And she picked a few of them. She picked the flames and the eye heart emoji, and she placed those on the video. And it also looked like you could add a location. So if let's say you're in Houston, Texas, you could add that to the story. And it would tag it for that location so others could find it. And it also had the option to add hashtags. So definitely check out that video. They posted on the Stori Deso account. It's a few posts down, so you might have to scroll, but definitely check it out because it shows you kind of how the Stori app's going to look.
Yeah, the user interface, judging from that video, it looks really intuitive. It looks like it's going to be really easy for people to understand how to use it. I love the looks of it. And like you said, I'm sure we're going to see a bunch of new stickers and lenses and stuff coming from NFT developers who can actually earn money from it. So I'm looking forward to the launch. I know they're trying to build their Discord up to like 10,000 followers or something like that before they actually launch. I'm not sure if that's still the plan. Their Discord is hopping, and I think it's going to be a really, really nice launch. I think there's going to be a lot of people using it.
Yeah, and definitely follow their account. They're constantly holding competitions and contests to get people into that Discord, and they're giving away a lot of things, a lot of Deso, a lot of their own creator coin. So definitely follow their account if you haven't already. Yesterday, Deso made a post about hypersync, Brian.
Yeah, so we all knew hypersync was coming. Natter talked about it, I think, as many as like 6 or 7 weeks ago. But hypersync is going to be significant, and they released the GitHub, I believe, on it, and the core team has been working diligently on it. They've been doing a lot, but Deso made a post on Twitter, and they kind of explained how significant hypersync really is. And they said that it's, quote, one of the most significant core technology changes the Deso Foundation has developed to date. That's big. I mean, that's big. And it's supposed to increase the syncing by 25 times over the current block sync approach that they're using for syncing the node to the blockchain. That's big too, because it's basically going to mean that instead of taking hours upon hours to sync to the blockchain, if a node wants to sync to the blockchain, it's going to take hours currently right now. It's only going to take a matter of minutes, they say. So I think that's going to make it a lot easier for developers who are building onto the blockchain. I know with NFTZ, if we need to resync things, it takes a long time. And in this day and age, people don't want to wait. So it's block sync is what we're using now. Hypersync is what we're going to use. They also pointed out that this technology has never actually been used on any other protocol or blockchain before. It allows nodes to sync within minutes, like I said, instead of hours. And hypersync is going to pave the way for many more exciting protocol changes, they say. So I think after hypersync, I think they probably have a roadmap, it sounds, of a bunch of new core changes that will be coming probably in the next several months. So I'm really excited. They also said we have been meticulously planning many crucial tech changes for months, and they are finally coming to life right now. So I think we're on to something big. I think we're going to see a lot of really cool features and changes coming.
Yeah, and Patern said that after hypersync is going to come proof of stake. So that's kind of exciting as well. Moving
Yeah,
into
he
the proof
said
of stake framework and seeing how that has an impact on Deso and the supply of Deso.
yeah, and I think he's one of the developers working on hypersync. And as soon as hypersync's done, he's probably going to, it appears, turn his attention to proof of stake. And I know that a lot of people have been questioning, what will proof of stake consist of? Will we be able to stake our DSO? Is it going to be inflationary at all? Because most proof of stake frameworks mean that you're going to have to basically create more DSO as a staking mechanism for those who stake it. So it's going to be interesting. And I think it's a very important question that needs answering for people to kind of understand the future of this blockchain.
Yeah, definitely. And before we move on, I just wanted to say, I'm pretty sure you're wearing the same shirt you wore yesterday.
Yes, I have several of them.
Are you sure? I
Not
don't think you
really. I
do.
only have one. I
So
didn't wear it all day yesterday. I took it off right after recording and I put it back on. I thought I'd get the most out of it. I actually was on Mark Bentley's show and I wore the same shirt the night before too. So this is like the third day that I've worn it.
so you don't
I just
wash
like
your
Deso.
clothes,
I like Deso so much.
but you don't wash your clothes.
I do wash them.
All right, let's move on. Yesterday, Tyne noted that Lazy Nina was active on GitHub, and and she you don't wash your shirt. I can't believe that. All right,
Just
so
get on with the news.
yeah, so he noted that Lazy Nina was active on GitHub, and there's a spending limit pull request that was opened up, which is going to allow for limits on derived keys, and this is going to be on the cumulative amount the derived key is authorized to spend, as well as the number and type of transaction types a key is allowed to perform. And this can be used, they're also going to have it on DAO coins, creator coins, and NFT limits as well. So you're going to be able to set limits for certain derived keys in order for them not to allow creator coin people to sell their creator coin. So I could give a derived key to, my friend, and he can get into my account, but he might only be able to sell like one NFT or be able to sell $50 worth of NFTs or $50 worth of creator coins. So I think that's definitely something that's needed so that you can provide access to others within your account without having to worry about sabotage.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be others. It could be web apps. So maybe you'll provide permission to an app to maybe spend up to 10 cents or something. Like there's other ways of using it. And I think it's going to be important because people are going to want to have accounts that can be managed by multiple others. So like if you have a project, you might want your account managed by somebody, but you don't want to risk having to trust that person with possibly thousands of dollars in Deso. So derived keys are going to kind of solve for that.
Yeah, and I think the derived keys are, like you said, it's more about letting nodes have access rather than allowing individuals to have access, but it could be used in those cases. Like if I want a friend to access my account, I could have a way he can get in. But like you said, like nodes, like maybe NFTZ, you only want to allow NFTZ to trade three NFTs, or there's a lot of different use cases. That's probably not the best one, but that's one of them. Also, profile extra data has been updated on GitHub by Lazy Nina, and it seems like it's probably going to be coming pretty soon. So we have post extra data, which has been used for NFTs mostly, but profile extra data could allow for a larger profile picture. It could allow for additional data. Like, I don't know, like people are going to come up with things, but it's going to be interesting to see what they do come up with.
Yeah, and this might not be totally related, but I had a conversation with Salil on chain yesterday about the issue of that username squatter buying up a bunch of usernames. And one thing that came to my mind is that if they're going to allow this squatter to purchase all these usernames, then I think they need to also allow an extra line of data where users can like change their display name. So say IBM wanted IBM, the IBM username, but it wasn't available and they had to get like IBM underscore corp or something. They should also be able to keep their username or their display name as IBM so that even if they can't get that username, they can still show that name to show who they are. So I think something like that would be a cool idea.
Yeah, definitely. And like, Twitter does that and Facebook does that, where you can have different names from your at handle. So I think it's definitely something that's needed. Also, I want to note that NFTZ has a new logo. You can definitely check it out. I think it's in the post right under this video post on Deso. Also check out the NFTZ Deso account. It's a new logo for the new UI that we have coming out very soon. We're just have a few finishing touches that we're working on.
Yeah, tell us what you think. We always want feedback, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, and so yesterday, or I believe it was maybe 2 days ago, yesterday or 2 days ago, Goldberry released a new single. And of course, Goldberry is a Deso user, a prominent Deso user who's very active in the community on Clubhouse, on Deso itself. So definitely check that out. It's a collaboration with my brother Jude. That's a musician, my brother Jude. And it's called Worth a Dime. And it's available on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Deezer, and Shazam. So definitely check it out. They have a nice preview if you go to any of these platforms. And I had a chance to listen to it, and it's an awesome song. It's really, really good.
Yeah,
And
Goldberry's an OG too. They've been around since the very start, I believe, doing great stuff on Deso ever since they came on.
Yeah, and one of the ladies in Goldberry, I believe, is Bit Dad's wife. So it's a cool community, and like I said, definitely check out the song. It's a good song.
Yeah, definitely.
So who were the top 7 Deso earners yesterday?
Yeah, so like I say, every morning I check out Open Prosper and I just check out the stats because I love stats so much. And one stat I really like looking at is the top earners of the last 24 hours on Deso. Over the last 24 hours, according to Open Prosper, users have earned a total of $1,727. 10 users have earned over 1 Deso in the last 24 hours, and the top 7 are Todd Complex, who earned $180. Mini Clout at $141. I think about 20 of that's ours because we bought our Mini Clout. They made a Mini Clout of us. It's a double-headed Mini Clout.
Yeah,
check it
that's
out.
a really cool one. Check it out. Brian and I are both in the same astronaut bubble. So definitely check it out. It's a really cool one.
Yeah, so the number 3 earner of the last 24 hours was Unicat at $128. Peter N at $111. Leb Big Mac at $103. William Laurent at $87, and Ali the Chef at $74. So congrats to the top 7 earners. I just love seeing this. I love seeing people making money on Deso.
Yeah, it's awesome. So community events today at 11 a.m. Eastern time on Entra. There's going to be yoga with Matreshka. Matreshka is known for her yoga skills, so definitely check that out. You might learn something. 11 a.m. Eastern time on Entra. At 12 p.m. Eastern time on Clubhouse is the voiceover Decibel, Deso, and Altum bass room, which is a Russian room. So if you speak Russian, you might want to check it out. If you don't speak Russian, you might be able to learn some Russian. That's with Siva, Simak Ilya, Fankor, Azil, Leah, 2015, and Psycholog, I guess it is. Definitely check that out. At 5 p.m. Eastern time on Clubhouse is the Bizarre event with Deso Ghost. And also on hand will be BCOP Pro, Slava, Dennis Carsey, Spunk Art, Miss Katie Ann, Michelle Lord, Rhubarb, Jay Vague, Pixel Unit, Clara Edwidges. Oh gosh, I'm messing these names up terribly today. And Nathan Wells. Sorry, Clara. I don't know. It's Clara Edwiges. I have no idea how to pronounce that. And then at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Connect.club. I know you checked out Connect.club. Michelle Lord's been sharing links with people. It's a bunch of people from Deso are going to be there at 6 p.m. Eastern time. I'll quickly read off the names. There's a lot of them. Deso Chats, Michelle Lord, Miss Katie Ann, DOZ, Rhubarb, All Things Creative, Spunk Art, French Connector, Wildography, Clout Cox, Ready Player One, Hinsight Profit, Extinct, Krasenstein. I guess you're going to be there, Brian.
I'm gonna try. It's
Simek,
6 p.m. is a little difficult, but I'm gonna try to be there.
Simek Ilya, Zian Mead, Ryan Elf, Clout Women Unite, Izzy, Dr. Rob, Cassius Cuvée, Kanchi, Yazin, Alendez, Izzy, Bitboss, William Laurent, Matreshka, and I think that's it. But there's probably going to be more. And so tell everybody about Connect Club. Have you had a chance to check it out? I signed up, but I didn't really get a chance.
Yeah, I briefly checked it out. I like it. It's kind of like Clubhouse. Obviously, it doesn't have as many people right now. I think it just launched out of like super beta like maybe 7 days ago or so. But it's like Clubhouse, but you can move around kind of this room. So you can place yourself in different areas. You can sit at different tables. You talk to different people. You can watch content together. So if you want to watch a video or show a picture, you can do that. It's just a more interactive type of like Clubhouse like website. So I think it could be really big. I know that one of the biggest groups on it is one related to NFTs. So I think it's really attracting a lot of crypto people, which is kind of cool, especially for people in Deso.
Yeah, so Michelle Lord actually sent me a text, I think it was yesterday, and they were actually watching these daily videos in a room on Connect.club, which I thought was really cool. I was trying to find the picture. She sent me a screenshot, but I thought that was really neat. It's not connected to Deso, I don't believe, but I think maybe if enough Deso people get on there, maybe we can convince them to maybe integrate with Deso. That would be cool.
There you go.
All right, well, I think that's all we have for today. Brian, please go wash your shirt and we'll talk to everyone tomorrow.